Hard stop.
Hard stop on you guys.
Why? Why is there not the fade out?
I didn't want to give you the fade out this time.
You fade in. I hate the fade in actually. By
Listen,
the way.
Yeah, you're the one who tells me to do the fade in.
Let's not do the fade in.
You don't get the fade. You don't get the fade out this time.
There's a lot of anger, guys. It's Christmas.
The fade in messes up the timing of like the.
I'm pretty sure we were well off on this timing because you were diggling around and I pressed the thing and you were still diggling around.
I know because I wait because you're
stop diggling around, bro. All right.
Oh, who's got their cell phone on?
Hey, I do because we got stuff coming here.
Answer it. Alrighty, this is a good podcast.
Way to start a podcast. Oh, Pepsi, sexy Pepsi.
Oh, baby, the moon's out tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on episode 116. If this is your first time watching, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Podcast SMP. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today, boys? Y'all look
I'm sick of you. That's how it's going today.
I'm feeling the love, guys. I'm feeling love tonight.
So cold.
So cold. Oh.
It's so cold outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not in Chicago, the only place right now I think is warm is the border of Texas and probably the peninsula, like the end of the peninsula.
The equator.
Yeah, it's miserable in America right now. The weather is just
we hit
garbage.
negative numbers yesterday.
Yeah, well, I think we all.
I don't think it got above like 2 degrees today.
Yeah.
When me and Chris went to the gym at 6:30, or sorry.
No, we got there about 9:30. We
got up about 8. It was negative 5
like
degrees.
8:30. Yeah.
It was negative 5 degrees.
Yeah, nice.
Awful.
Balmy.
It was brisk.
To clarify, that's the temperature, not the wind chill.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the wind. The wind is so bad.
Oh, yeah.
I was walking into my apartment after work today, and
hey, it arrived. There you go, Pepsi.
Thanks, Pat.
Pat Lynch is real thrilled about this.
Yeah,
wow.
So we just got one more pizza coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a fun podcast. We're going to get into that later. But so I was walking into my apartment after work today, and there's like a family waiting. I think they're waiting in the hallway for
just in Christmas carols?
Santa Claus?
No, they're waiting for an Uber to go to like a party or dinner or something. And normally, if you see somebody coming to your door and you wait for them to open the keys, it was so cold. The lady was so nice. She's like, because I had like 7,000 things in my hand, so I had to put things down to get my keys. She's like, don't even worry about it. Just get in here. It's too cold for this. And I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. But also, like, if I'm a serial killer.
Peter murdered 5 people in the building.
Yeah. If I was going to kill somebody, that would have been the day. Funny story about serial killers, Pat. They think there's one in Chicago right now.
Oh, I heard about this.
Insane.
I heard about this. A lot of gentlemen in the range of 20 to, I think the oldest is like 50.
This is related to the one that guys go to the lake?
Joe, please explain.
So there's been especially in the last like year, I think, primarily in the summer seasons, from like 20 to, I think the oldest guy that I've seen possibly related. It hasn't been announced, but people are speculating. The oldest is like a 50-year-old guy, and they all go missing, and they all end up in like the Chicago River. Significant amounts have gone missing from Lakeview and River North, but then also
Brian
like
Hamilton.
an older gentleman, in his 50s, went to work one day, just happens to live in the Chicago area, like in that ballpark. Not saying Lakeview or River North, but could have been Wicker or something like that. He also disappeared, never saw again until his body was found in the old Chicago River, baby.
So this relates to the guy that they found in the lake the other day, too?
No, so that's actually, I was talking about a separate guy, Pat. That guy.
The guy from Milwaukee, right? They say Milwaukee or Chicago, like the guy that, like, people, the guy, anytime there's a big drinking event, people end up in, like, a body of water. Like, random guys end up in a body of water. That's
actually separate. So they think there's another killer who has...
too many killers here.
On the lake, will when it's choppy out, he'll come and push somebody into the lake, and the waters are so choppy, it's impossible for them to get out by the time they hit hypothermia and they die. Yeah, and they've just had 2 people die like this recently, and they're suspecting that it might be a serial
I know they
killer.
found a guy in the lake last weekend. It was like 20-year-old dude. Or something like that.
Well, the PhD, the kid from
Northwestern.
Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah,
but which is crazy. Yeah, there's no. It's insane.
He was leaving like a party right or something
at midnight,
and then he ended up
and he wasn't that drunk.
And he also wasn't really that close to the lake either.
No, so something definitely happened that got him over there.
It's not like you're on a lakefront place and you're like, oh shit, I just slipped in. Like that's not anywhere near the lake really.
Crazy.
Well, hopefully that's not the. Hopefully it's not the case, but if not, hopefully they catch this person.
Always keep the buddy system.
That's it. You gotta be a
buddy.
But the other thing I was thinking is, because you're right, like when you're a guy by yourself in any city right now, the opportunity for you to get robbed is significant. People
Listen, ladies, move over. All right, it's the men's time to be in trouble.
But
all right?
you're not. If you're walking at night, you might be afraid of getting like robbed. But you're not really afraid of getting like you're not really afraid of getting abducted.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
You're not afraid of getting like raped. You know, it's not. Like,
I'm not saying it's that word, but without a buddy.
I'm just saying like it's like I think it's an unsuspecting thing because like as a guy you're walking, that's not what you're thinking about. Like you're thinking about someone's going to try to rob me.
I don't know if you watch the news at all right now. I know it's the
no,
news
I
only
don't
reports
watch a lot of the news now.
The news only reports the bad stuff, but there are a lot of people who unfortunately are getting
robbed. There's a lot of robberies right now.
Yes, people jumping out of cars, robbing you for your wallet, your keys, and then
Happened to
and your
Sarah's,
phone.
Roommate.
Yeah,
Last year.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 years ago.
Dave was telling me where he lives over there. There's a guy that is like valet that works at his gym. Like the valet is right across from where Katrina used to live there in LaSalle. So it's right by the hang up and stuff. And I guess the guy got like the valets got robbed. They beat the guys. They pistol whipped him and they took like 6 cars.
Oh shit!
I saw that was a while ago, but I did see that.
That
Yeah,
was like 2 weeks ago.
You had a little bit of fuzz in your mustache or something there.
and Levine, or I think it was Levine, one of NBA, no, it was a White Sox player. Their car got taken. That happened to a guy. He got pistol whipped, and all these like sports players' cars got
I mean,
jacked.
if I'm just a valet that's making like $10 an hour, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
You don't need to hit me with a weapon. You can go. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I mean, the world is just it's a vicious area.
Merry
right now.
Christmas, folks.
Hey!
Merry Christmas.
If this podcast
We're
doesn't
bringing
light
your
you up-
spirits up here, guys.
Son of a gun, I did have something else I wanted to okay, we'll stop with the murder she wrote stuff. But the hang up bee for a little bit had some issues where people would leave the hang up too super wasted and they would try to walk to their apartment and they would get robbed. And it's like that's kind of silly though.
I mean, I can see that. That area is kind of like it can be a little dicey over
What
there
a
at night.
commitment.
There you go,
Off
Pepsi.
camera, you can't see this because
But
he did a
Pepsi just did a
phenomenal job,
belly
but
flap.
wow.
Beautiful belly flop.
Yeah, I mean, if you knew it was on that floor, Pepsi, you would have done that.
Yeah, some stuff that you've seen on this floor, Pepsi, you probably
I mean,
would.
I don't think that Lysol can kill everything. Let me tell you what.
I don't. The cold might. Jesus Christ.
They're cold. Yeah, they're
No,
cold,
the
man.
cold. Keep it
You know
going.
what's the crazy part
Preserves
is
it.
next week it's gonna be in the 50s.
Yeah, they said it's gonna be like a 90-degree difference between like the cold, the max of cold today with the wind chill to like the normal temperature at 50 degrees next week.
The last few days before it got like sub-zero, I was taking my dog on walks and it was 20 degrees and I was starting to really get adjusted to the cold.
Oh, yeah.
I was able to take my dog out, didn't have to wear a hat or glasses. As long as I had a jacket on and just normal shoes, I was good. At one point, I even went out in my Crocs and just took him on a nice long walk. And I'm like, oh, I'm finally getting used to the cold. I don't feel like such a baby anymore. This whole year, I've been worried. And then as soon as I get used to 20, it's like, all right, cool. Let's go into the deep end. We're going to go into the negative numbers. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I saw a dog today. I was driving, and this dog was like loving it. He was like a big it was like I think it was like maybe a retriever or something like that. But he had like a little jacket on. He was rolling around the soda, his things up. He looked like the happiest thing I've ever seen. His owner looked absolutely miserable. He's like, come on, let's go, come on.
My dog. I took my dog out this morning. I think he snapped one off early just because he was like, it's too cold. I'm done. I don't care. I don't have to go that bad. I'm going back inside.
Does he do the boots on his paws?
We do have boots, but we didn't have them on this morning.
I remember my grandma had a dog that
we do, like,
once
wipe them
the
up
temperature
after
got below like
you get
30,
home.
that dog would not go out. It would sit at the door, like put its paw up, like put him on, let's go. Like it would not go out without him. It was the funniest thing.
Oh, jeez.
She was such a little princess.
That's crazy because I didn't think those things were a thing until like 10 years ago.
I mean, she
Could depend on the dog too. My dog will walk weird once we start putting him on him, and then eventually he'll
get used
back
to it.
to normal.
I think it's better for them. Like their paws are really sensitive. Like that's like
It's not good for the salt.
Yeah.
Salt's real bad.
Salts. Yeah, that's the huge thing.
I know this old Chicago radio host, Gary Myers, anytime he took his dog for a walk, he put the boots on because he's such a germaphobe that like when the dog walks, it gets his feet and everything, and then it comes into your house and it's all over your stuff. And it's like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of like Lauren.
I wonder how germaphobes did in the pandemic.
I knew. That's a good question. I will give room for that. But I know a guy. Sorry, just to talk about cleanliness and craziness of dogs, who used to wipe his dog's butt after they would poop. Oh, God. And I'd be like, "What the hell?"
Did he use like a one wipe Charlie
basically,
thing, or
yeah,
a little wet wipe going on?
Basically, a little wet wipe. Yep.
Nice.
And I thought, oh, maybe it's the hair, but the dog had short hair.
Did the dog like it?
Dog was used to it. I'll say that. Didn't really flinch. Yeah, it was so weird to me.
Holy sweet baby Ray. All right, well, hey, that's interesting. I don't think I would ever do that. There's no chance.
I mean,
I'd ever
that's a
do
bold
that.
choice there. That's a
Now,
bold choice.
Speaking of bold choices, this beer is a bold choice.
I was gonna say, Joe and Pat, what are you guys drinking tonight?
I am drinking it's a white stout. It's a cinnamon prost from Old Irving Brewery over here.
Old Irving Brewery,
Yeah.
a top 10 brewery in America, according to some article that came out several weeks ago.
Mine is a very mild, and we had this at the Zoo Brew. It's a very mild cinnamon. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, you have the cinnamon one?
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
Joe.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sure Joe does not taste that way because I know Katrina's dad's taste in beer, and he bought that, and his taste in beer is darker than
This
dark.
tastes like if you had
ashtray?
dragon's milk. Oh yeah, dragon's milk. It's like
Did
a
I hear that
heavy
correctly
stout.
down there?
I don't think
Yeah.
you did.
I said ashtray.
Oh.
What'd you think I said?
Ass and then an R word that you probably can't say anymore.
All right, moving on.
Rimming?
No.
No, I get what he's saying,
Oh,
but
okay.
no.
It rhymes with tape.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, you heard that
Yeah.
instead of ashtray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
all right.
I mean, I'm inviting it in. It's welcome. I'm not. You know.
You know what's funny?
Super stoked about it.
Reading this, it sounds like I'm like, oh, this sounds so bad. Almond, coconut, chocolate, almond, coconut, chocolate, almond,
You
coconut.
definitely taste the chocolate. There's like a weird, like beery chocolate and a little bit of almond, but I don't taste any coconut.
I kind of like the can, so I'm going to show that.
can is
And
really
then-
cool,
so,
yeah.
right,
Yeah,
I'm
that
also
can-
gonna
that
do
can is much cooler than mine.
12-foot skeleton is the name.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
cooler than my can for sure.
Good story. Well, great segue for me, Pat. Here,
Great segue. Great.
great segue. It was last weekend. Me and Chris went up last Saturday. We went up to.
Yes, we went up. Considering we're
No,
going
we
south.
went down to
Can we put
Indianapolis.
this picture that I Snapchat that I screenshotted off your Snapchat?
Sure.
Off your onto the website or the
Which one? I want to see this.
I sent it to you, Chris. You were on the thing.
Oh yeah, I know. It's what he's
Clearly,
talking
probably
about.
could be.
Yeah, you guys
There's
were.
too much going on.
You
that
boys
night.
were looking good. Looking very. This is I managed to screenshot that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that. I could give it to you if you want now.
Drop this little.
He's like, I have the live video.
Yeah, but we have that.
Yeah.
That was awesome. John. Okay, so we'll go into the whole Indianapolis story. John's a great guy. He is doing big things with Juggernaut Brewing. Again, they're check
I
them
don't
out.
think
They're
we
on our
mentioned them, had we? Like the name
Yeah,
of
last
it
week. That's-
personally.
yeah.
Oh, you had.
Oh,
had
you know what? And I did snap out or Instagram a photo of their vinyl
Logo?
Or, yes,
Their neon lights.
The neon lights. But maybe you're right. Maybe we didn't put the name last
You
week.
mentioned the brewery, but we didn't. Or you mentioned that he was brewing stuff,
Yes.
but not.
He's becoming pretty big. He's actually getting some big tanks. They bought into a ghost.
Does he actually do like the recipe for it?
Yes.
Or is
Yes. Yeah.
He
He
bought-
did chemistry at Purdue.
He, nice.
Yeah. So he bought into a ghost kitchen. They're going to do the ghost kitchen, and then the other side, they're going to do their tap room. He poured for us a red ale jalapeno, where it was just pretty much a red ale, and then the kick at the end was that kicks like warmed you up, kicked it up gear for at least for 30 minutes after we drank the beer.
Take a drink one of those and then go outside.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. And then he made us a strawberry milkshake, Joe. And this strawberry milkshake was amazing. It was the best dessert beer I've ever had. Tasted
Yeah, the milkshake.
just-
Yeah, the milkshake one was really good. The jalapeno one that I remember, he said there was supposed to be some kind of kick. There wasn't too much.
Is it a
of kick there.
jalapeno or jalapeno?
He's gonna jack up the jalapenos on it. But I thought it was good enough ending kick. I thought it was a good back end kick for me personally.
I really didn't get it. And then I had a different one at the bar. What was that one? I can't remember what that was.
We had a blueberry tart, but that wasn't his, right?
No, that was something that they got from.
I was trying to think of the third one we had.
There was a third one, and it was like almost like a Kolsch type beer. It was like and you know what it was? It was an IPA. But
Yes, that's what I thought.
It didn't have the finish of like an IPA. You
Yes,
get like that
it was
strong
kind of like a
hoppy
beer
taste.
hug. It was a high proof, almost beer hug, but even better.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't bad. Yeah. So he's got the big brew tanks going. It's amazing. I was trying to, but he's just not brewing.
He's not bottling yet. He's only
No.
got
growlers.
like little not even growlers. They're like CO2 canisters that like he pours the beer out. They're like almost like tappers. They're like
Interesting.
you ever get like
Kind of like
you
the
see
Guinness cans with the nitro.
You ever see mine and Peter carrying around like that metal gallon like it's almost like a Yeti like
Yeah.
gallon type thing, but it has like a little like nozzle tapper on the end of it, and it's CO2 charge, and you pour straight from there.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting, but like
yeah. So I think, and he wants to be kind of like New Glarus of Indianapolis, where
sell it in Indiana.
it's So it's all brewed Indiana grain, Indiana water, Indiana everything, and then only made and sold in Indiana.
I always felt that was a limiting thing for their business, personally. But
I try to tell him that, but it is what it is.
I mean, if you can go big. I mean, if you have the ability to go distribution wide, I mean, I think it's easiest now to like you can like we bought that. I bought that Steve Austin beer online. Like you can like that's a small brewery in California that does that one. Like you don't have to be like in like Benny's everywhere, but you can like special order stuff to go wherever.
Yeah, that was just kind of his dream. We'll see where it goes and see how it goes. And who knows? Like in small batches, those might be perfect. Who knows? In big batches,
mass production's gonna be tougher, more challenging.
Yeah, it's gonna be
for sure.
I'm
I
telling
think
you,
that's what he was talking about with the bigger tanks that he's getting now. He's got it down perfected for the small tanks, but he's getting bigger ones now. He's got to
They're
figure
liquor
out.
flavored chocolates, Joe.
so feel free.
You can see the top. They got the label on there for you.
So then Indianapolis was just a bunch of fun. He made
Oh, the best
This is
pulled
Irish
pork.
whiskey one.
we've ever had.
And-
I saw that on the Snapchat.
No, dude, I'm telling you,
I thought
it
it was a brisket. I mean, not a brisket.
No.
No,
pulled
pulled pork. It was mouth watering. Like thinking about it now, my mouth is getting watering. Like
Yeah,
it's
oh.
so insane.
We screwed up. He was supposed to give us to-go bags, and we didn't.
We were
grab
so
any.
hungover on that ride home. It was.
I can't imagine why you were hungover.
Neither can I.
I mean, the last Snapchat Peter sent me said, "We are drunk."
Yep. Which is the truth.
Yeah,
I
it
wasn't
was.
lying about it.
My response would have been no shit, but I'm like, he understands. He gets it.
It was a fun night, but it was one of those nights where like John's like, I don't, he didn't want to go out. He just wanted to stay at his bar. And I was like, I'm going to see some live music. And they had a live country band out there. So
I felt like I was at
yeah.
the contract.
and Age got us
yeah.
we literally got front row.
Peter,
I felt like I was
It
there
was
with you.
amazing.
Peter and her went up there first, and then they came back,
Yes,
and then
and
I
then
went up there, and then Peter.
John couldn't stay by himself.
And then
Joe, what'd
got
you do,
John up
buddy?
He went with Irish. There's
You
more,
don't-
there's more of the Irish whiskey below, I'm sure.
You don't look that happy, Joe.
It's just an unpleasant mouth experience right now with that beer and that chocolate I just had.
I'm gonna try this one.
I had it and it popped like a gusher.
Yeah,
but it was
there's liquor in the thing.
it was so liquidy. It was off-putting.
yeah,
Oh,
they're all like that actually, Joe. 'cause they're
Chris, which one do you want, bud?
I
You
don't
want to do the
any of them.
vodka?
No,
Do the vodka.
want the
No.
vodka?
How about cognac?
no.
How about
I'm doing the port one.
you want to do this whiskey?
Yeah, why not?
Here you go. Catch.
Tana
Tell me how
Porto.
this is.
Yeah, what is that? What is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be wine, Pat?
Port's a wine, yeah. It's like a dessert wine.
All right. Well,
Oh shit!
The port one of the ones I've had is actually the best one. Even though I dropped a good portion of it on my table here.
well done.
Blended Scotch whiskey does not sound good.
It's not. I tried that the other day. It's not good. That's Joe. That thing that Joe got of us.
Yeah, I listen. I like to put hairs on my
Joe
chest.
got Joe was nice enough to get that Kirkland thing one year that we didn't drink and it's still sitting over there, but he got this giant thing and that's what's made of that the blended Scotch whiskey. That's what's.
I mean, the port one was not bad.
No, the port one makes sense because it's a dessert wine. What goes with the chocolate?
It's nice because it's got like it's like the crunch bar to it too.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
That by far is the best one of the group.
Ben, how was your weekend, buddy? Last weekend, not this weekend yet.
My weekend?
Yeah, last weekend.
You had family?
Yeah.
Yeah, family and stuff like that.
Tell the people what you did.
Yeah, Katrina and I.
Let the world know.
Katrina and I had Katrina's parents were in town. He had to keep his to keep his status with Alaskan Airlines. He had to take a flight, so he basically came here for the weekend.
Okay.
So we went to Old Irving Friday, which is where we got these beers. Saturday went to the Field Museum, and we went to Carnival for dinner with my parents and them.
Is the Field Museum the one with the airplane, or is that?
No, it's
That's the one with the
Science
dinosaur.
and Industry. Yeah, that's the one with the dinosaurs.
Okay.
And then went to Carnival for dinner, and then Sunday we went out to Andersonville, hung around there for a while.
What did you do in Andersonville?
Just
Sunday fun day.
There's a bunch of little shops, and we went to Hop Leaf, had lunch, and got some beers there.
I don't know if I've ever hung out in Andersonville.
It's interesting. That's why I said you guys a Snapchat of all those weird T-shirts that
Yeah.
were being sold.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Is that the area you took me and Peter to the one time where we were going to see the turtle races, but they closed too early?
It was, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It was a little weird, Joe. It's a little bit. Of a weird
It's
area.
it's
It's a very
Interesting.
eclectic area.
How did
Yeah.
your mother and father-in-law take Andersonville?
I think they like the overall. I mean, we went to a bunch of little. There's a bunch of little like local shops over there, so they were interested in those things. There was a few antique stores that were kind of cool over there. You can see like they had some kind of interesting stuff there. The one thing was really cool. It was already sold, but there was like this guy like had taken like an old crate that was like something, and like they'd taken like 3 different pieces of furniture and like built like a sort of a bar out of it.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
whole thing.
Cool.
Nice.
And then Hop Leaf. I don't know if you guys have been to Hop Leaf. Hop Leaf's pretty good. There's a bunch of German style beers there.
No, never been there. We drove past it the one
And
day.
the food's good.
You can burn those chocolates, by the way. Fucking Christ.
Why did they get these again?
I don't know.
To ruin people's lives.
I don't know.
I kind of want to try the vodka, but I know it's not going to.
Wait,
I know that vodka's really bad.
Did your-
Did anybody try the Scotch one besides Pat? Because that one is just
The
trash.
Scotch one's not good. Yeah.
I gotta believe the Irish whiskey.
It tastes
was
like
bad, too.
tastes
The Irish
like
whiskey
soda.
was very strong. It was like
so
taking a
bad.
shot of Jameson in your mouth, like without.
Oh, where the hell was where was that one at when I needed it?
We got a whole. There's a whole
No,
second
Oh, there's
level,
a
Chris.
whole lower tray. Don't you worry.
Now we're good.
Don't
we're
you
good.
worry.
Why would you need another level of this garbage?
Oh,
This is from Costco, dude. You got to double it up. man.
Do people actually like these things?
I think it's
Oh,
tripled
God.
up.
You gotta-
I think there's actually another one underneath.
Is there 3?
this.
Do we get? Is it a special surprise? Is it 3 of them?
Yeah, there's fucking 3
Oh,
of these.
3
here.
layers.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that'll
Oh,
never
God,
get eaten.
that was so awful.
Have
These will
fun.
be here
You'll
next
have them
Christmas.
till next Christmas.
That
Yep.
was so awful. It makes me want to pee myself. Oh my God.
Joe, how was your Saturday night?
It was
It sounded
good.
pretty good because we did talk at night.
It did, yeah. So it started out very mild. It was just like, hey, Brian, would you like to hang out? Nothing's going on. The guys are out of town. Sarah's asleep. Whatevs. And Brian's like, yeah, I would love. Let's do something nice and casual. So we started at the Rebel Bar upstairs because I had never been.
Rebel?
Yep. Or Bandit.
Oh,
I
no.
always-
got upstairs.
I
Nice.
always forget. So we got up to Bandit, and I had never been up there. I didn't even know where the door was. And so I get into the stairway, and I'm like, I'm finally here. It's happening. It's happening. There was no line, though. And I look at the top of the stairs, and I'm like, oh, I know why. Because they turned this whole place into like this Christmas bar. Because there's Christmas stuff at the top of the stairs.
No.
I was like, that's what's going on. So I get to the top of the stairs. Nope, not the case. They just had a shit ton of Christmas stuff at the top of the stairs. And then
Okay.
everything else was completely normal.
Nice.
So we got to go in there, watch the Buffalo-Miami game, had a couple drinks. It was,
Nice.
I mean, it was pretty empty most of the night. And then I think we went to Enjoy,
Ooh.
and that was it was just a slow night in general.
Yeah.
And then somehow Soundbar got thrown out there. And then somehow Brian bought tickets on his phone. And then somehow we were there. And we were there for probably the rest of the night.
Nice.
Maybe till like 2 or 3 until we tried to go to Griddle 24. So we made the harrowing like block and a half walk.
Oh,
And
in the cold?
That
In the
was
cold.
pretty still decent cold out
It was
there.
it was rough. I was wearing my Stephen W. Anderson North
jacket?
Face.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That
I-
definitely won't block the cold
I
out.
won't lie. The next day, I legitimately had like windburn on my cheeks.
I can
But
imagine, yeah.
We get there and they go, "Hey, it's an hour-long wait." There's no one
What?
else. There's no one else
Don't you
in
have
front
tickets?
of this.
No, this is for
This is-
Griddle.
sorry,
Oh,
this is
Griddle,
for
Griddle.
Griddle.
Yeah, they don't.
Sorry.
He goes. It's an hour wait. There's no one in front of this place. There's no one standing in this place. We're like, how is it an hour wait? He goes, I don't know. And then some lady comes out of a car, and this other lady points to her and then waves her in, and then she goes in right away. And I'm like, what is going on? So Brian's like, let's go to McDonald's. And so we went to McDonald's. That's where we talked to you.
Yeah.
Also, when we were at
The rock and roll
Soundbar,
McDonald's you went to, or
somebody, what's that? Yeah,
the
the
rock-
rock and roll, or the
The big one down.
The
I
R.
call,
Kelly one.
I call it the ComEd McDonald's now because it
Yeah.
looks like a power grid
It does look
station.
like a power grid.
Does kind of
But
accurate.
when we were at Soundbar, we were downstairs, and I guess I had never felt older in my entire life. I'm going to be completely honest, and not like oh, look at these kids, they can move their bodies in ways I can't. It's not that. It's just like
You're so much taller and they're so much shorter.
Well, that's also true, but that had a lot to do with there was definitely a nationality to that bar.
Yeah, oh, the downstairs, yeah.
Yeah, and so and the upstairs and the whole bar.
Oh, boy.
The whole bar definitely. It was just.
Well, from my experience, from my experience being Soundbar a couple times, it's more Indian people downstairs.
that
Asian
night,
people,
It was
yeah.
tons
Was
of
Soundbar
Asians,
where we
yeah.
went to the one place with like it was like I think it was Boss's party?
No, that was Spy Bar.
Spy bar.
I've
Yeah.
never been to Soundbar.
But yeah, I've been to.
I've never been to Soundbar.
So soundbar was not. Yeah, soundbar. If it's not like a good mix of people, like a whole dip, it could
It
be
was.
kinda,
It was a good night.
Okay.
It was a good night. So good that somebody threw up in the corner, and then of course Brian had to like step in it and not even realize like it was there, and it was
God.
like against the walls. It was like on the back of his shirt. It would only happen to Brian. Yeah.
that puts that
restaurant
restaurant.
makes his Texas drizzle seem easy, huh?
But I won't lie, it made me want to, because like Soundbar is the only like club that I can recall being too downtown.
Yep.
I know there's Concrete Jungle. I kind of just want to hit them all up. I know it's like $30 or $20 to get into all of these, but it's one of those things. It's like I just kind of want to make it
knock them off.
Make it a punch list and just go to all of them and see what they're like.
I'm in on that, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That sounds like a pretty nice. How was your Sunday? Did you do anything fun Sunday?
Sunday was chill. Wasn't hungover or anything.
That's awesome.
And then just a normal day. Yeah.
So that's the difference between drinking with Brian Hamilton and us on the weekend.
The
That
worst
is
was we left John's at 10. Had a 3-hour drive back to my family's Christmas party, where we had to sit there and pretend like
you had
we
that last
And
week.
Downers
Last
Grove.
Sunday.
And Downers Grove.
Yeah,
that
Downers Grove.
we had to pretend like we weren't absolutely just
wasn't like
hungover.
that.
Yeah, and they were trying to feed us and all this types of shenanigans.
Eat. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat again in my life.
And then got home, worked out, and then just pretended to not want to die. Absolutely. And then it took me till Tuesday to feel normal again. And I was like, this is the worst.
I'm not
But
gonna- I woke up
I'm
on
not
Sun-
gonna lie to you. The Coors Light is tasting real nice.
I'm not
tonight.
gonna lie, I woke up Sunday and it's the best Sunday I felt on a Sunday in like maybe years.
Yeah, I get it.
Maybe
That's
years.
interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that, Pat. Just like,
Oh, not drinking with the McGraws and Joe.
Just
yeah.
not drinking and I mean, I'd have some drinks at dinner, but I was like, I mean, I had a few drinks.
Being
when I
home
came
at like 10 o'clock and in bed by 10:30. Yeah.
No, I mean, we got home at like 10. Me and Katrina's dad had some drinks here, and we tried a few whiskeys. He bought some scotch upstairs. That's maybe not from my alley too much, but and it was it was just
Talking about trying some whiskeys, Chris. How about you pass one out, baby? What we doing?
Which one do you want?
You
I'm gonna
ate
give
number
you-
8.
I'm gonna give you 7. Me and Joe are gonna try number 8.
Oh, okay.
Me
I'll
and
take
Joe,
7.
Me and Joe got the big boy pants on.
Let's do it.
What is Katrina complaining about the pizza?
no, just asking.
But
They're hungry, damn it.
It'll be there when it gets there.
Joe, baby, I'm gonna let you pour as much as you want.
Chris messed up.
Here, you split it between us. Are we doing each doing?
Well, I don't think Peter and Joe are gonna want this.
Okay.
Peter and Pat aren't gonna want this.
Okay, so I got number. So again, ladies and gentlemen, check us out on Instagram at Podcast SMP.
You can try some of Peter's.
I've
Pat.
got whiskey.
What's-
product.
what's-
Here you go, Bubba.
There's nothing wrong
I went
with
half
that.
on it, bud.
Probably Japan. I might have it upstairs, depending on what it is.
So Chris will read it off to us. We've Instagrammed these all out, and this is the first one we're actually trying. Or no,
But these are the second. These
second
are the
round that we're actually
yeah.
trying. We're gonna try to be a little bit better about this, but
Yeah.
we
I've
stamp
been-
them out. Don't try them.
We've been
Don't
pretty
judge us
busy.
for that.
So,
That's strong.
give me a second here as I pull up.
The first thing I didn't drink it, but my dad used to have a liquor kind of like a round table thing, and we used to smell the whiskey. And the whiskey, this is what it's like permanent marker to
So
me.
number 7
Yes, sir.
is called J. Rieger and Co. Kansas City whiskey. It's a beautiful whiskey blend with a drop of fine sherry.
Whose is that? Sorry.
J. Rieger,
what
used
number?
in Peter.
Okay.
Founded by an Austrian immigrant, Jacob Rieger, and later taken over by his family, J. Rieger & Co., used to be the largest mail-order whiskey in the world until the good old Prohibition came up. Today, they are proudly back in Kansas City. I mean, somebody had to open up Kansas City's first distillery in almost a century.
Wow.
Interesting facts there.
Yeah.
And
Not
then-
bad. I'm gonna try.
And then Joe,
It's
baby.
actually pretty sweet.
Sure.
Joe, baby, we got,
take a sniff of that one and just feel the insides of your nose peeling off.
Oh, that's rubbing alcohol.
Joe,
What the?
Joe, baby.
That's
Joe,
literally
baby,
you're gonna lose your liver.
This
on
is
that
actually
one.
pretty nice. I like
Joe,
this.
baby, this has got
What do we agree?
this one's got 2 paragraphs that I'm not going to read, but this is why I chose this for me and you. This beast of a dram is the highest proof Irish whiskey on the market at the time of its release. It is a 65% alcohol.
Do you want to double it up with a chocolate? Do you want another chocolate? We can get you to double it up with it.
My mouth is getting absolutely beat up today.
This one, you want to try?
with
Chris? It's pretty good.
Oh, just garbage. Yeah.
12-foot skeleton.
That's why I brought the Pepsi out just in case you want a little.
I'm about to chug a summer shandy just to feel good.
Oh, I know.
Then
right?
I'll walk outside without.
You're
a
not gonna
jacket
like that.
on.
It's an old summer shandy.
It won't be that bad.
You get the taste of peat, tobacco, and pineapple in this one, Joe.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not
about
tasting
to
any of that
taste that.
shenanigans. That one's actually really good. The number 7. What
Pete-
was the name of it again,
Pete-
Chris? Do you remember?
Do you know what Pete is? actually?
J.
That's
Rieger
interesting.
and Co.
Pete, I think is
That's right.
Pete. What?
You know, I
we
think I
talked
may have
about this.
been
didn't we?
out with
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one.
What is
That's-
Pete again, Chris?
Pete is like almost like that. Like, you know how you get like bogs and whatnot. Like
Yes.
That's like
Yeah,
that, like
yeah.
like the top of that kind, like almost like mossy,
almost
stuff,
algae.
yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense for an Irish whiskey, or it makes sense coming from Ireland. But I don't know if I've ever seen it or heard of it in a
You should
drink.
try this again, Chris, at some
which is
point.
interesting.
We'll get a bottle.
It did
It's almost
taste
like what
bad.
they use for coal out there, so it burns
Yeah.
into a certain
Yep.
taste.
They're
Or maybe
ju-
I'm sorry I salted your taste buds on this one, but I figured you were the only other person that was going to join me on this one.
Let's do it.
Oof, not bad, boys.
Listen,
not
I
bad.
complain, but I'll drink. I'll finish my 12-foot skeleton, and I'll finish whatever death this is that's about to enter my mouth.
Because
This is like on the verge.
talking
of
about death,
Scotch.
ladies. I one article. I saw this. What are you thinking, Joe? Give us your first thoughts on this. I'm not going to rush it.
It doesn't actually. Wow, that's actually Chris, I love. Wow.
Yeah, the second taste of it's not as bad as the first one.
That is the thing where it doesn't taste great, but the burn in your mouth is so nice because it kind of envelops the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's not overpowering. I strongly recommend that. I'm not gonna lie. Try that. Just have a nice small sip, and give it a shot.
Try it?
Try it. Yeah.
That smells so much worse than it tastes.
Yeah, it does.
It almost feels like rubbing alcohol when you smell it, and then you.
I mean,
taste
my
it and you're
lips
like,
just went immediately numb.
oh, did they? Okay, never mind.
I just don't think I like the Irish whiskey vibe that much.
I don't know. Yeah,
You're
my
not-
lips are
you're-
tingling.
You're not the big Scotch Irish whiskey.
I mean,
type
it's
guy.
not bad. I don't dislike it, but I would never drink that on my own. Like I would never get that again.
Oh, that is hot.
I
like
get
this
that.
one. I liked a lot. This is a bourbon. I like this a lot more personally.
How we doing on our Christmas shopping, boys? Everybody done?
No, I still gotta get Pat's gift.
I
I'm
gotta-
being lazy.
Come on! I want to give you guys my gift. My gift's amazing.
Pat's gift got delayed till
I got the
January.
two most important people at the table their gift, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, Pat's your for Pat from you is delayed till
No,
January.
he said
Mine is, yeah. My gift to Pat is delayed until after January.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, he
we'll
can't
wait.
use it anyways right now, but yeah, it's not really like a winter.
All right.
It's more for golf.
Depends.
Well, boys, I guess you get my gifts next week for sure. Because I don't want to wait. It's sitting in my apartment right now, and I want it so bad.
Wait.
Hello, wait for each other. But yeah, so everybody's good, ready to go. Joe, what's your plan for Christmas? How's it looking?
Oh, I've got a 17-part plan for this weekend.
That sounds awful.
That involves.
17 part.
Well,
what's-
I mean
what's-
that's an over exaggeration, but it's definitely like tomorrow.
Is the itinerary longer than your wedding itinerary?
Tomorrow, no. Tomorrow starts very early, going out to the burbs, and
Oof.
then ends with dinner Christmas night at my parents'. So we'll be out in the burbs for most of tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
Basically all.
Now I'm gonna have to hit up Brian Hamilton to see if he wants to watch the Bears game.
Then the next day, yeah, it's
or
my
Pat
family.
Lynch.
I'll be home all day.
So I was supposed to be at Lauren's family all day tomorrow, and they canceled on Wednesday in fear of the snow. That would never happen
I mean, that snow really came down, guys. I mean, I got a whole.
Do they live out in the burbs?
where the party was going to be was out in Bourbonnais. So
Oh, that saves you a nice little drive.
That
yeah.
definitely does.
So I mean, I got nothing going on either. I love Christmas. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. I get to spend the time. We're going to do breakfast in the morning, made by yours truly, and then we're going to go to a movie. We're going to
Nice.
see Puss Boots or some bull shenanigans.
yeah,
Christmas
you
Eve.
keep saying pussy
Interesting
boots.
choice.
It's puss
Okay.
and boots.
Oh, Puss and Boots. And that's going to suck, but that's all right. There's no movies out right now.
You can see Avatar, Peter.
You can
No.
see Avatar. You can see Babylon. you can see-
Babylon's
you can just
3
stay-
hours and
you can
5
just
minutes.
Stay home and watch Knives Out.
I
the
would.
sequel.
I would.
so much
You know what?
time.
If I'd be honest, if there was a
Not
movie,
Puss
if
in
we could
Boots.
do is
Puss
watch.
in Boots looks funny though. If you watch the trailer, it actually looks.
I
kinda
would
funny.
watch
It's
a
cute.
Christmas Story Christmas.
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. I think.
Yep. Hey Pat, so
Die
if you want to
Hard,
go out
Home.
Are you gonna watch the sequel?
before Christmas or midnight mass, if you want to go out for a drink, we might go out to bars around here.
Yeah.
And have a
I got Katrina. Not gonna happen.
what's up?
I'll be hanging out with Katrina. Anything gonna happen?
Do you think bars will be open tomorrow on Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's
Bars are
Saturday.
open on Christmas too, Joe. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not going to be any.
There's lonely people that need to drink themselves.
yeah, like
makes
me,
sense.
Like
Chris,
the
and
McGraw
Lauren.
brothers.
And Lauren. We're gonna probably go to the Printer Road Brewery and have a nice
They might
beer.
not be open.
I think I actually looked it up. I think they are going to be open. So, but I'm excited for that tomorrow. So we're gonna do Christmas morning with her parents. Have like a little breakfast tomorrow, and then I come home and I've got nothing. So I'm excited to at least go maybe have a beer before midnight mass.
Nice.
No
No
and-
midnight mass this year for me, which is nice.
I actually like midnight
You got
mass.
the
I don't
actual.
mind it.
You get the day of, Joe.
No, we're doing it tomorrow, like afternoon.
Does that still
evening.
count, Joe?
I don't think it does.
don't think it counts.
I'm in church. I'm stepping on hallowed grounds.
Why are you? Why you go? Why like? I didn't even know they had.
Pat, do you want to come with me just so you can argue this point?
No,
Yeah, talk to the priest.
Absolutely not.
Shut up, then.
Are you going in the
Shut up.
morning, Pat? Or are you going in midnight mass?
Yeah, Pat. When are you going to mass?
My dad always got a midnight mass.
Nice. I'm not looking forward to is that walk after.
Gotta
church
make my once a year appearance. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me know you're still
actually,
alive.
thanks to Joe's wedding, I'll be there twice this year. Actually.
You're welcome. Woo! You're welcome.
Boys, you guys got a Monday off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm. That's gonna be the.
We're gonna end up having to work.
We might have to because Wednesday. I don't know if you know this show. So Tuesday we're gonna see. Chris's beautiful gift to us is Tiesto, and that it starts at
The
10.
concert doesn't start until 10.
And I know you got shenanigans up until probably 10.
I'll be out in the.
We're gonna have to figure this out.
for
He doesn't start.
But
at 10,
I'm
though,
not
right?
worried about it.
We're gonna,
we're
gonna have to talk about this after off the podcast because there may be an issue.
Okay.
Why is that? Wait. Just
Off the podcast, we'll talk about it.
with everything or just
No,
Joe?
no, with just Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Wait. What about me?
yeah. Sorry,
Wait
Joe.
for the podcast, Joe.
Yeah.
Anticipation, all right? People don't care about
Anticipation.
this.
This is awful.
People don't care
I
about
want
this.
to find out right now. I can't go.
But so
No, you can go. It just may make us have to wait. Right now, I don't have the tickets, and they say it's like on my phone, and I don't know if I can transfer the tickets to you. So we may have to wait for you to show up so we can all go as a group.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like
okay.
one of those issues. It's not like anything.
no big deal. No big deal.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay,
Actually,
okay.
Hand me a shandy, Joe, please.
I'm not okay.
So yeah, no, and so we're going to see Tiesto, which I'm super excited for. So
yeah,
but
boy.
it might be late, so we might have to.
Yeah, according to what I see online, they don't concerts don't end there. Some concerts don't end until after 4:00 there. So
Not that we have to stay there, but
I'm gonna call in sick right now.
Yep.
I'm just gonna call it. Oh, I've got a bug.
I got the Irish flu.
I've got the
Got that COVID.
Yeah.
so I'd rather go in on Monday and
I got the black lung, Pop.
and then wake up later on Wednesday and do some work if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited for it. Pat, you got a little bit of a vacation coming up here, huh?
Yep.
You excited?
Gotta take that pay.
You got the whole week off. What are you doing? What are you
No,
doing?
I'll be working in the morning.
Do you think most people are taking like this whole week off?
My company is definitely most people are taking off my company.
So many people. Even today and yesterday.
Yeah.
As of yesterday at like 1 o'clock, I was the last person in the office.
Did you
Damn,
go in today?
nice.
Yeah, I was in today, and there was not a soul in sight.
Did you go in like on time, or did you kind of slack it in a little bit?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I know. We didn't. So we had to work too, but we were like, it's like 10 o'clock by the time we got in.
Yeah.
It was traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, can we do this real quick? Is we need to learn how to drive in the snow. Like if you don't drive in the snow at all, then just don't do it, or get out there and practice. So when you do have to be out there, you're not doing 5 miles an hour
Is the Peter
and
McGraw
almost
PSA.
calling
Peter,
killer.
how do you practice for the snow when there's no snow on the ground?
Go out in the snow then and try it.
That's what they're doing. They're
because
doing it in front of you, man.
No.
They're working it out.
Let's not go out there and do 5 miles an hour.
Let's work it out on the 294 and the 88
It's
all the way.
always like the first big storm in the summer and the first big snow in the winter that completely
Pepsi.
throws people for
Feel free.
such
Show
a
them
loop.
cheeks off, baby. Don't worry about
For
it.
such a loop that like it's unreal.
Thank
I mean,
you.
yesterday I was driving behind some people and I'm like, I get being slow, I get being safe, but
Yes.
this is absolutely obnoxious. You're not going to spin out at 5 miles an hour and take out 7 cars on a side street, lady,
No.
because you're going over a speed bump. Just
Yeah.
hit it. Just go a little bit faster. Just a little. Hit the speed limit, please. Just hit the speed
Even
limit.
25. I'll take 25. 5 miles an hour is killing me. My uncle, I knew people were driving bad. When my uncle said to me today when we came in, he asked me, he's like, guys, how was your commute home? And it was like almost an hour and a half, hour 45. And he's like, did you guys think like he's like, I'm a pretty cautious driver. Did you guys think it was like pretty outrageous what people were doing? And I was like, it was awful. It was insane.
I think people heard about how bad the weather was going to get. Like, they're like, winter storm's coming. You're going to have to really bunker down. People are buying stuff at Costco in anticipation of this immense
Oh, I
amount
know.
of
I
snow.
I mean, the exaggeration
They
of how much snow
started
came
Monday
through,
with it.
It went from 16 inches to
Yeah.
what we got like
2.
We got like 3.5 right now.
I wouldn't even go that far.
One
I'd
of
say like
Sarah's
2.
friends had a flight canceled like 2 days before it even started snow, or like a day before it
I
even
had a
started
Christmas
snowing.
But
like
that
4
could be
days
because
of
of the plains and other parts of the country did have like a lot of ice stuff, so that could be because of that too.
It was ridiculous.
It's insane. I mean, and again, this is what we had nothing going on in news. So the news they started. Me and Chris are like Monday. They were saying Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday was going to be insane. Yeah,
2022.
Oh, people were like, I'm leaving. The snow's falling sideways out the window on Thursday, and you look out.
Oh.
Yes, it is. It is a windy day, and it is coming down. But
David,
it's like,
David and I met with a client on. We met a client with somebody on Thursday. He asked to move to Wednesday because he was moving his flight up from Friday to Thursday morning. To go on his holiday vacation there.
That's fair.
ridiculous.
I mean, that's fair.
yeah. And we're in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. We know how to drive in the snow. 2 to 6 inches. That's not going to kill anybody.
And we have the
Let 'em know.
infrastructure
Say it with your
to
chest.
take care of it.
I mean,
Like we have plows, we have salt.
Have they plowed any side streets? Like I haven't.
No,
seen a single
you
side street.
pissed off. your
yeah, I don't know what you.
side.
Yeah, Pat. Who do you have to blow to get a plow down your street?
This alderman.
Jesus.
This alderman is nobody likes him. He is
Yo.
very unliked.
Terrific.
The other thing is, would you guys ever go to a Bears game in this weather?
My dad's working tomorrow.
I've been talking to Brian Hamilton all week about going.
No.
My dad bought ski pants to wear tomorrow to the game.
I mean, he
Did
might
he get the
need
heated
a
ski
bubble.
pants like Pepsi
Just
got?
get him a face shield too,
Yeah.
because it is going to be
Yeah.
rough.
Brutal down there.
I mean, and the wind. The wind is supposed to be insane. It's not really. The cold is bad
I
enough.
think my dad might be okay because he's not. He's like at the top of the section. He's like a little bit covered, so the wind might not be as bad for him. But just standing there is gonna be miserable.
Miserable.
And they won't let you. So like veteran Bears fans who know how to get in this, how to deal with some of the cold, they won't let them bring in their their go-tos. Like you need cardboard for under your feet and cardboard for under your butt when you're sitting on there. And they're like, nobody can bring in cardboard.
Really? Why?
Really?
That's what they said. There's a whole bunch of things like most of them deal
They're
with
afraid
tailgating
of
like rules, but like they got a bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
this weekend.
They're afraid of
That's weird.
momentary
I mean, the Bears are gonna get
lapses in
rolled this
judgment, and people are just going to start breakdancing in the aisles.
I mean, this team is gonna get rolled this week.
I was thinking people tossing them in the field maybe or something. Because
Nah,
they saw
dance
people in
battles in the
Buffalo
aisle.
throwing snowballs.
Yeah,
you guys
did you
see
see
that last
that? Yeah,
Well,
that game. Every time somebody came to the end zone, it didn't matter what team they were playing for. What team was
Buffalo are a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
Those
I mean,
fans
they're
are
almost
animals.
just almost as bad as Philly.
Those
Philly's
fans are animals. Buffalo, I mean, they're not as bad as Philly because they're probably not as vulgar,
Yeah.
but they're just animals.
Yeah.
They run through tables for no reason.
They let one guy ask for ketchup and mustard, and he gets assaulted with ketchup and mustard every week.
Yeah.
I feel like does he just never go to a game?
Have you guys heard about the Kansas City super fan that
No.
was robbing
No.
banks?
No.
Okay.
No.
Please share, Joe. Please share.
Kansas City is known, I mean, like many sport team, they're known for some, crazy, outlandish, very signature fans. There's the Arrowhead guy. There's the dude who paints himself in all
3 minutes,
red. He's
Pat.
got no head. And then there's this new guy who's like a wolf. And this wolf goes to all the games. He's in a full wolf outfit. And then he wears almost like a basketball jersey type thing for the Kansas City Chiefs.
One quick question, though. Do you know if there's a reason for the wolf?
I don't know if it has any correlation other than the fact that he just wanted a signature look.
Just curious if there was any Chief Wolf
Nope.
thing going on that I don't know about there.
Now, signature look, Chief, or Wolf,
Just-
very
inquire-
eye catching,
Inquiring minds might want to know. You know?
very very eye catching, and funny enough, people recognize this wolf because they saw it on camera at a bank as it was getting robbed. And they go, I know that wolf. I recognize that.
He
Kansas
wore the
City hat."
wolf to rob the bank.
Oh.
He
that's
wore
more-
regular clothes. He didn't have the full wolf bit,
okay.
but
But he had the wolf
gloves,
mask on.
the wolf mask,
Oh,
and then the Kansas City Chiefs hat on top of
Yes, what a
it.
champion!
Known for he's on $200,000 bail for robbing a bank.
Was
And
he able to pay the $200,000 bill?
I didn't get into that much. I don't think so. I think
Okay.
he was
You could
robbing
use
the
the money
bank
that
so
you
he could
stole
go
to-
to the game.
I don't think so.
I
Pat.
think he was.
It's like that one Bears guy. There's a Bears guy that's got like that
Yes.
thing over his head, like a very well known. He's in like the
Yeah,
Band Hall of
that
Fame,
would be
whatever.
that would be the guy.
He walks in with like the the round
If Robert Stack was still alive, I would love to have a fucking show that just is like world's dumbest criminals, and that. Guy
I mean, I'm
be the
just gonna say
headline.
how dumb. I mean, whatever. The world is full of dummies.
A ski mask would have been a better option.
The FTX guy, Sam, whatever, he is out. You know why he was like, "Oh, I'll leave the Bahamas." The Bahamas, like their jails are criminal. They're criminal.
He would have died.
I know, like in Mexico, if you
He was-
there's certain countries if you're in jail, like, and if people don't if you're in jail in a foreign country, in certain countries, and people don't like the families bring food to the people, like the inmates,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're in that jail and you don't know anybody, like you ain't getting fed.
Yeah. In the Bahamas, it was just horrific, and they didn't think he was going to want to come to the United States because he thought he might get a lesser deal. He stayed 8 days in the Bahama jail and was
extradite my ass now.
Let's go.
But
let's go.
what are the way? I mean, if you think about all,
but he's also out on bail in his parents' house in California.
But I'm saying, besides like Bernie Madoff, how many people got how many white collar crimes have gotten serious time?
I don't know. I think he's $8 billion.
I think
we'll see what he gets. But I'm saying, like, besides Madoff, like none of those guys get anything really. Like slaps the wrist for the devastation they caused. Like, they get nothing.
Out of jail?
No,
he
died.
He died in jail.
He died in jail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, like this isn't what you want, but his son killed himself because they think he was a part of it, and his other son isn't doing well either. So
but I'm saying, like, the thing with like that is like, those white collar, they devastate people's lives. Granted, people are kind of complacent a little bit. Like you have to you're getting these crazy returns and stuff, but that's a whole other. But like, the devastation that some of those scams cause people.
Pat's like these people get devastated. It's their own fault. They're fucking idiots. But
some of it is.
Well, but no. Unfortunately, I'm not. I a little bit agree with Pat because like we knew a guy who had the opportunity to invest in FTX, like as the program, like the brokerage thing, and they wouldn't provide them with any balance sheets, income statements, nothing. They're like, you're going to invest or you're not going to invest.
Oh wow!
And people were so scared of missing out on the returns from this that they just did it. And he was like, "You're an idiot."
I mean, if you ever watched like American Greed, I mean, like the thing, and these people give you like these crazy returns, stuff like that.
I heard he had a text chat that was called wire fraud or something like
But I
that
mean, like-
because
it's
he
really
was
weird.
like, I didn't know we were committing wire fraud or
Yeah.
anything
I
like
mean,
that.
let's talk
And
about
he had a chat group.
I mean, we could talk about the 3 idiots that invested in some Drake concerts.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
that
They had our money back
didn't get any
yeah.
contracts or anything. I mean,
It was a small. It was a minor
small time, but we still.
But I'm saying, like,
wasn't
we got
small,
screwed
but-
out,
But
yeah.
I'm saying what is it? You see people that like when it's American Greed. What you see the common denominator people that really get screwed are the people that like they're putting every penny they've ever saved in their entire life.
Yeah,
into this investment.
Those are the people that are putting money in that
and
they
those are
can't
people
afford
that
to lose.
they take advantage of unsophisticated people that don't diversify.
I just
All right,
saw
boys, I'm going to get the pizza ready.
And that's a crime, and that's a real crime to me. Like it's terrible.
I just saw a video on Logan Paul's cryptocurrency brand, whatever.
I
it's
saw that
called
too.
with
Yeah,
the
Joe. I
animals.
saw that too. Yeah.
I saw a video of the guys. He just went through. This guy does investigations into cryptocurrency and when they're not really like doing the right thing. And so he went through and he gathered up a group of guys or a group of people that were invested in this, all of them men. But he just kind of went through and he's like, please tell me how much you invested. 15,000, 20,000, 120,000,
5 million.
500,000. Yeah, just a ridiculous amount of money getting invested into this like cryptocurrency thing that was just insane. It blew my mind.
All right, boys.
All right, so what are we doing here?
So, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen this on a few things, and you need the experts. We did the chicken challenge, and we were spot on. We've done the beer challenge. We were spot on. Today, we're doing garbage pizzas, and we're going to rate and review what we feel is the best garbage pizza. And those are our topics to start. We're starting with the Domino's pizza. It's all going to be the same. It's going to be
Get the door. It's
a one bite review, Joe.
Pepsi gave a thumbs up.
It tastes better than every single drink and chocolate I've had tonight.
This gives a very Peter. You spoke a little bit.
This is Domino's.
This gives a very frozen pizza vibe.
The bottom of the crust, for me, it's too chewy.
Yeah, it's also this tastes like a frozen pizza. It really does. Mm-hmm. Like if I made a Jack's, like this sausage tastes like Jack's sausage. And
It's just like Giordano's.
Even the sauce tastes cheap.
Not Giordano's. I'm sorry. What's the D one? The
DiGiorno?
DiGiorno. 100%.
I think DiGiorno might be better than this.
What do you think, Joe?
No, hold on.
Chew then review.
Yeah, it's just your typical cheap pizza.
Chris, what do you think, buddy?
Nothing to write home about.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It kind of reminds me of like the Tombstone pizzas.
It tastes very frozen pizza. Like you're paying way more than a frozen pizza. Like a Tombstone's like $3. If it was $3, I'm all for
It's
it.
not $3.
No,
I'm
it's
saying
not
like,
$3.
if it was $3, though, like. But if
This is Domino's.
you
It's
expect
not as good as when we ordered it when they had like you get 2 mediums, 2 toppings for like $10.
how is this stock
Those
price so
pizzas were
fucking high?
pretty good. These, you know why it's so high?
Because this is supporting America.
Because you get they get it to you in like 30 minutes. Like their thing is like 30 minutes, like literally, and it's quick, it's easy.
Think about when before they revamped.
It's not that bad, but like I mean, it's not great either. Like,
Think about when
How much does pizza cost?
Wait, think about before they revamped when they were just dog shit pizza, and this is what they revamped.
How much does this cost though? Curiosity.
Chris?
before tip fees and everything, $18.
For a
That is not worth
medium, is this a
$18.
medium-sized pizza?
No, large.
Okay.
I didn't have any deals.
That is not worth $18.
No. I mean,
Nothing. It's not bad.
but you wouldn't pay $18
Okay.
for it.
A scale of 1 to 9. 1 to 9.
Well, I think we're eat them all and then rank them after that, right?
No, you give it a rate. Give it a rate.
Give your rank right now when it's fresh and taste in your buds. What do you got on a scale of 1 to 9? 5 is the middle, just being 0
I got
basically.
3.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
go
that's
3.
negative. It's bad.
I'm gonna go 3.
very
I'm not-
bad.
Yeah, I'm not,
Okay.
I'm not.
I would not want to eat that again. If I don't have
Wow, what an elitist over here.
to. Dude, we're from Chicago. There's so much better pizza.
Yeah. It's not terrible pizza though. At least it's soft. I would give it like a 5. A 5, just right there in the middle, pretty neutral. Nothing to write home about.
All right, Papa John's time.
But wait. So wait, Pat. I'll give you my review. Hold on, Pat. You also got to remember these. This is the garbage of the garbage. This isn't Chicago. You're not thinking Giordano's. You're not thinking Peace Pizza.
I understand,
This is,
but it tastes like a frozen pizza. That to me. That's why.
okay, that's fair. I'm gonna give it. I'm with you on that. I'm going.
This tastes like a Sam's Club pizza. Or like
I'm
a Costco
going
pizza.
a 5. It's just in the middle. It's
Neutral,
nothing great.
nothing bad. No. Mm-mm. Honestly, I'm putting this in the same ballpark.
I think
Like,
this one's better, honestly.
I think it's
I
a-
think this is worse.
I think it's. I like Domino's taste a little bit better, but
Yeah.
in terms of quality, nothing. Nothing
I
better.
don't like the Domino sausage. I thought their sausage tastes weird.
Yeah.
I thought this one. This is more frozen. This is more frozen, like hot lunch pizza than me than Domino's at least.
I don't know, that Domino's pizza kind of reminded me of like you go to like Sbarro and like you get that sliced pizza that's just been sitting there forever.
Okay, that's what, you know. That's
That
what I
was
thinking.
that was the
Yeah,
shit,
Sbarro's
especially
for
when
this.
you were going downtown at DePaul on like State and Jackson. They had that Sbarro in there, and you'd have your whatever like whatever your pass or your period was that you or your your break was in between. I was going for like
I'm not gonna-
morning and
yeah.
night classes.
Yeah.
So I'd have a nice 3 hours, and one of the first things I did was just go to Sbarro's, get a nice slice of pizza.
I like this
I'm
sauce.
not,
I like
I'm
the
not-
sauce better than
yeah,
the last
I'm
one.
not gonna lie. The sauce on this one is better than the sauce on the Domino's one, but this is the worst pizza.
I'm going to go 4 on this one.
I'm gonna go 2. This is not. The sausage was awful. It was not good tasting at all.
Let me try the sausage real quick.
Neither sauce was particularly great on either one of the pizzas of ours.
The Domino's is better. By
No,
far,
you're
Domino's
right.
better.
Try that sausage alone. That's breakfast sausage. That's not good. I'm sorry. That's not good. That's just breakfast sausage.
The more I eat this, I'm like, it's not.
Yeah. I think I'm going.
I'm going with a 4.
I feel it's 4 is fair. Maybe even 3.
Domino's was a 5 because it was there. This is kind of there, but it's
All right,
also
Pepsi, bring over that.
the only thing
next
that's
one.
nice about Papa John's. They give you a little pepper in the box there.
And they have garlic sauce. I was trying to pass it around for everybody.
That Papa John's also cost $18.
Oh, yeah. Forget it.
Good lord, take it. Go home, dude. Go buy Jack's Pizza. You get the same experience.
Put it to Domino's.
All right, they say no one out Pizza Hut. We're gonna find out, boys.
This looks more sturdy.
No, less flop. Less flop. This is a regular pan sausage, right?
Yes.
This one's a little thicker.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this one I may have goofed up.
I
on.
recognize those sausages. Pizza Hut is very distinctive sausage.
They do give you more sausage on the slice for sure than the other two combined.
What's that?
They give you more topping on this one, at least than the other one. At least my slice, at least.
Yep. Get into that mic, buddy. All right, let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, I remember that taste.
So it reminds me back to going to that pizza buffet back in the day.
Oh yeah, that same patch. No lunch. Get out at 11:20. Go to the Pizza Hut buffet. I like it. This is also the first thing I've eaten today. So like,
Not gonna lie, of the three so far, this is my favorite one so far.
Chris, what do you think, buddy? Give me a little taste test on it.
It's not bad. I don't know if it's nostalgia, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. This one's a little bit better. This one I would put at the 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 5 too.
Sausage is way better on it.
Yeah.
Sausage has some nice like Italian
Yes, you get
seasoning,
seasoning in
zest, something to it. Yeah.
These really don't do a lot on the sauce, though. I'm okay with a little more sauce than that.
Yeah, they're you should probably check for
These
extra
are a
sauce.
lot more bread. I feel like than we're used to in Chicago.
Well, it's pan styles. That's why.
Yeah.
But isn't that normal for Pizza Hut? Do they do like the?
Yeah, they do. They only do pan. Yeah.
I mean, all of these. I mean it with Papa John's. I mean it with Domino's. I mean it with pizza.
Yeah, they're not Chicago
right
style
now.
pizza for sure.
No. You know what I recently discovered that has become sort of a guilty pleasure? Speaking of pizza, is Jets.
Detroit
Oh,
style.
yeah?
The Detroit style. Yeah.
Joe, you should go to Pauly G's in Logan Square.
Oh, I've been there. It's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. That's my favorite pizza in the city right now. It's
Really?
Oh, dude, there's nothing better than
Peter
Pauly
likes
G's.
his thick. Peter likes a thicker dough.
I also like burnt mozzarella in my mouth. So good. All right, what are we rating this at, Chris?
Apologies.
I think I said 5.
Yeah, 5 for me too.
This is probably the best one out of the 3 so far.
Are we doing
I-
the stuffed crust later, and then we're doing
Yeah, that's
stuffed
just
crust,
rough.
that's an unfair advantage. Stuffed crust, I had to get
Is
it.
that stuffed crust?
No.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly,
This one's not.
What's stuffed in it?
I
More
think-
bread?
No, not
Oh,
yet. Not yet.
I'm so confused.
stuffed crust, I think, is offered at every place besides Domino's.
Really, that was revolutionary.
Little He just has stuffed crust.
Yeah. The fun fact: Papa John's has pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust.
Wow.
Well, they put sausage in it.
I'm trying to like fit in a racist joke about Papa John's.
Oh, I know.
Without
It's running through my
without
mind,
saying
too.
Bad words.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
How do you feel about Pequod's being nationally ranked as a pizza?
Oh, I was
place?
going to say that, Chris.
Well, I'm sorry. What?
Nationally ranked.
Nationally ranked.
In what? What? Yeah, I need more information. How
Shout
did
out to our assistant, by the way. Today,
It's one of the
Pepsi,
best
you're a
pizza
man.
places in the nation.
I
It's on.
fucking hate this news. This is
Yeah,
awful.
I didn't think it was that
that's
great.
severely
Way to,
overrated.
way to ruin my Christmas, Chris.
That's
God.
severely- wow, this Peter, there's literally one piece of sausage on my slice.
Hey, look, wait, we're twinsies.
I have literally a single piece of sausage.
What is this? Look, this is what $6 gets you from fucking Little Caesars.
Listen, man, this is probably the $3
Here's the camera.
pizza.
There's a single piece of sausage. And also, Joe, you don't want bread? There ain't no bread in this one.
I am so curious to try Caesars because I've not had Little Caesars since. God, I don't know when I
Since
lived
you were
by
in
my
high school.
parents.
Like-
When they were on like Harlem and Foster, and there was Caesar Land there.
Yes. I used to love that. The kids land.
Well, now that I'm eating a slice of cheese, that's right, the one piece of sausage I have.
right.
Slice.
I'm not going to lie. It's not terrible.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
For the price point, it's probably solid.
I mean, out of the price points, out of all this, I couldn't tell you what the Pizza Hut one cost
Best bang
because
for
of
your
fucking
buck?
DoorDash, but
That's not bad at all. I'm not going to lie.
I
I like the sauce.
I need to cleanse my palate before I have the Caesar Land
It'd be
pizza.
nice to have another slice, some more pepperoni in my slice, though. There's more sausage.
Sausage.
Pat's all about that old sausage. He's hoping the delivery guy comes back and says, I got a sausage pizza for you. He opens the box and he sees the old sausage. There you go, Pepsi. Let him know.
That's what I like to see.
I mean, their sausage is pretty good too. Joe, let me know what you think about. And if you get both,
I have not had Little Caesars in
Yeah, hey, Joe, let us know how you...
20 years.
Let us know how 5 pieces of sausage taste on your slice of pizza.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if
He's
I can
got
get.
all, he's got
let me
all the
see if I
sauce for the
can-
pizza.
Let me see if I can find a good angle. You know what? I think there's just a dangly sausage here. I'm just gonna put that on the tip here with all my other sausage, and just really give you a good,
Joe wants to get all that sausage in his mouth in one bite.
nice, fair bite. That
Let us know how the meat tastes.
oh boys, that was good. That's fun. Right before we go back to carnivore, and me and Chris get our fat butts in shape.
Alls I know,
I'm doing the same. Oh wait, okay. I have questions. Wait, this raises so many questions. That is the most like blah pizza I've ever had in my entire fucking life. I don't even know what I tasted right now, other than tomato sauce.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And not to say it was bad. It was just very bland. I'd put that at like a 4. All these are like a 4 or 5. I mean,
Yeah.
I had to put the other one at a 5.5. What was the last one we had?
I'm gonna
Pizza
go
Hut.
4. I'm gonna go 4.5 on that one.
Pizza Hut got yep 4. This gets. I'm gonna go with you on that one. 4.5. It's
So-
better than Domino's is the worst.
I'm going to take...
I went Papa
I'm gonna go
John's worst
4.
for me. Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza
Yeah.
Hut. Pizza and Little Caesars gets a star. No, Pepsi, you don't have to worry about that.
Pizza Hut is the best one.
Pizza Hut for their Pizza Hut's the best one of
And-
those.
Taste wise, but price to
I'm
food.
gonna go. Yeah, price wise. I mean, Little Caesars.
What do we talk? Okay, so we got large pizzas on all of
I
them.
mean, if you're getting shitty
Yep.
pizza, you might as well get the cheapest.
What
one,
is the
'cause
price point for all these pizzas?
Everything seems to be about like I couldn't tell you what Pizza Hut is because Pizza Hut was on DoorDash and it was jacked up probably. But I mean,
I assume it's around the same price
20
point as
bucks.
Domino's.
I'm gonna assume $18, $20 for Papa John's, Domino's, and Pizza Hut. And
So-
for Little Caesars, you're talking $6.
For $6, that's what I'm eating. That.
So
all day.
with or without tip, you're talking about a range of anywhere from like $15 to $22 for any of these pizzas.
Yeah, minus Little Caesars.
No, I'm talking about like without tip, it's $20. Pretty much it's like $20 for those three.
were the breadsticks
And without
the
tip,
breads,
it's
were the breadsticks
$6.
extra or they come
Yeah,
with
we
the
extra,
No, we got
extra.
the bread. And all in all,
How
Little
much
Caesars
was the
came
Little
in,
Caesars?
Little Caesars came in at $20. All in all,
Really?
tip, delivery fee, crazy breadsticks, and the pizza.
Okay.
I
So
rated
you're
Pizza
probably
Hut up.
talking like $15 for the pizza then.
No,
probably?
for Little Caesars,
$6 for the pizza.
$6 for the
we
pizza.
got jacked up.
How much was the fucking delivery fee?
We got
Oh,
jacked
$10.
up.
Probably
We got
more-
jacked
probably more
up.
than the
We
pizza.
got jacked.
I was about to say, was
Well-
the delivery more than the pizza
No,
itself?
They're more of a carry-out
it may have
place.
been actually because we got charged a $2 small fee thing on Little Caesars.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's good time.
I mean,
Our whole entire-
I did hear Little Pizza raise their prices this year for the first time in I don't know. I think
mean,
a decade.
Little Caesars literally was under $9, I think, without like any other fees.
Yeah,
I thought
think it
Pizza Hut had the best pizza of the group, but I would take Little Caesars because it was the cheapest end.
Yeah,
By-
if you're going
by-
cheap,
by-
you might as well go cheap and with decent
was-
taste.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you might.
Yeah.
That's
The,
100%.
the Pizza Hut wasn't that much better, or to get to pay another $10 for.
No.
Yeah, just buy Little Caesars. That's the go-to.
All right. I think it's
especially
sold.
in this ballpark.
You're
in
not
this
going to get a more
ballpark of cash,
conclusive answer. Little
You're not
Caesars.
getting better taste. You're not getting significantly better
Yeah.
taste.
And somebody call up Papa
Between
John and tell him
pizza-
to take the breakfast sausage off the pizza.
Yes,
and put
for the
regular-
love of
And
God.
just throw in more peppers in the box.
Yeah,
More peppers.
couple more peppers.
Just more than just that one in the
Get-
corner.
Do you want the
and-
pepper?
and-
I'm very disappointed by Domino's. I thought it'd be better.
and Little Caesars, maybe throw sausage on all the
All the
slices.
slices, yeah.
So,
nice.
so can
Yeah.
I say two of the most major things that happened at the Little Caesars by my place in this last year? One was a guy getting shot, but the
Oh,
other,
shit.
yeah, that was
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember
yeah, that
I
was
recall.
we talked about that. But the other was I went to go pick Sarah up from school, and Sarah works right by Lane Tech, and I passed the Little Caesars, and there was a girl I was watching, probably 15, 16, I don't know. She was at one of the nearby high schools over there in that cluster, riding her bike, driving towards away from the lake, so heading west on Addison there. Gets right to
Don't
the
tell
Little
me
Caesars.
she got jacked up.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened, but she ended up flipping her entire bike over, just head over toe,
Oh shit!
just completely boom, right over. This is as I was driving by, and then on the way back there was a
Paramedic,
yeah there was a what do you call that?
ambulance.
Ambulance. Yeah, thank you. There was an ambulance there taking care of the lady. Turns out that that little girl ended up going to the school that Sarah works at. She got
shit.
herself a nice concussion off of that one.
Oh, that's
Just
tough.
happened to like catch a tire.
Well, at least
wrong,
at least
hit
that's
something.
all that happened.
Could've-
Yeah.
It sounds like
There's
it could have
nothing
been worse
serious.
for her, yeah.
I mean, that's still serious, but like nothing like seriously.
Yeah,
bad
she
at
was
that.
okay. She
Yeah.
was she ended up being okay. Finished out the year, no issues, nothing like that. Just a concussion.
I love how we our podcast it never fails. We have a good segment and we always end it on something weird.
Yeah.
No, she's doing good.
She's an honor roll student.
She's
a
graduating.
sophomore
She's
student
doing good at
now.
college.
She's doing great in school. Yeah, life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Nice. Chris, where are we at, Bubba?
We are at a minute 3.
Oh, an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Hit the music, baby. I swear to God, Chris, if you don't have your pickup,
That's why I had to get
Tig Ol
my phone
Bitties
back.
today.
I had to get my phone back.
Oh my
They're
God,
back, baby. They're back.
ladies and gentlemen, Joseph with the only lock of the week last week kills it. I might have. I don't know if I throw this out there, but I did a.
I love you, Buffalo. That was a tight game.
Yeah, it was. I did a. No, I took. We took Buffalo, and I took the under, and the under
and the
definitely
under
did
fucked
not get. And I listened to a guy who's in the gambling, and he was like, "Oh no, the weather doesn't matter. It's the wind. If the wind's bad, take the under. Wind's good, don't worry about it." Chris, hit me with some
The
titties.
last time I hit the under?
Well, I had.
I didn't. Yes, I think it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a
it
bad
was
game.
22 points.
I was asking because it was a very windy game. That's why.
Here we go, Peter. This one should titillate the old census for you. All 7 of Buffalo's road games have gone under the total.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to be a cold, windy day in Chicago tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I should get my money back then.
Unders are 8-0 this season when Tampa Bay plays a team with a losing record. They are playing the Arizona Cardinals on the road.
Okay, so we got Buffalo with the under, and we got Tampa Bay. So we're doing a parlay 2 unders right now.
And then the third one is the Los Angeles Chargers are 4-1 against the spread in primetime games this season.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so give it to me again, Chris. Give me 1, 2, 3 real quick.
You're going to take the Buffalo, Chicago under, the Tampa Bay, Arizona under, and you're going to take the San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers to cover in their game against the Indianapolis Colts on Monday night.
Chris. I remember a Chargers cover recently, and it did not cover, so I'm going to take you on this, baby. I'm hoping you're going 3-0, baby boy.
I want to give the Bears a shout out for last week. They kept that game close against Philadelphia when everybody expected them to lose by like.
And they knocked out Jalen Hurts for this week.
And
Sports.
I also believe the Philadelphia definitely overlooked Chicago because that could have been much worse than they wanted to.
That team plays hard. They're not good, but they play. They play. They're well coached and they play hard.
I also want to give a shout out.
Big talent game.
So hard.
I want to give a shout out to the third down punters. You guys had a great week. If you could do it again and beat the monster that is Charlie, I would appreciate it. All right, Joseph. Chris?
We got the Joe C.
What team
Lock of the century.
Guys? What team is he going to
the week.
Will he go Buffalo again?
I did want to go Buffalo because they're playing the Bears, but that's like a guaranteed.
Oh, that's a guarantee, baby.
That's
Put
like
your
a
money on
lock.
Buffalo.
That's like
I'm gonna go a little farther down the list. I'm gonna pick. I feel like that's an easy one. I'm gonna go.
No.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Oh, no.
All right, this is a decisive one. I've been on a like a 3-week streak.
He's been on a tear, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna go the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Steelers.
Steelers at home. That's a
Chris,
Here
what
we
is
go, Steelers. Here we go. Oh,
Chris?
and that's your Joe C. Lock of the century.
He's getting
Oh, the
bold.
win.
He's getting bold, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that felt good to have titties back in our lives.
Man with nothing to live for.
Nothing. Not the risk.
Steelers dropping stuff hard tonight, huh?
Yeah.
No fade out.
No fade out on that one, baby.
We're going to have to get that away from him.
Oh, why not?
Peter stole all the fade with his fantastic haircut.
Oh,
We give
thank you,
him
Joseph.
one candy, one chocolate, one liquor flavor candy. Chris
He
is like,
just
drop
out.
it.
I didn't even have to. You didn't have to do that even on the first one. I just dropped it.
Can I just say this pizza makes me sad?
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's. I mean,
terrible.
I won't lie. This whole podcast has been really rough on the flavors with the 12-foot skeleton. The Irish whiskey was probably the most pleasant thing out of the whole thing. I'll be 100% honest. That chocolate, the Irish whiskey chocolate, may have been one of the worst things ever, and the most uncomfortable moment I may have had on my life on camera was that leaking into my mouth, as juicy as it was. I was just so uncomfortable. And now this pizza and the way I feel right now, this is a hard one, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
We all thought we'd get Joe to quit by just the amount of drinking. No. He
Life? Quit life? Is that what? Is it, yeah.
Yeah, you're
Taste
quit,
buds
yeah.
are just
Joe
getting
calls us tomorrow and be like, you know what, guys, I really did okay with the podcast for a while, but you guys, I'm out.
Still not done with this fucking beer, and it's over an hour. I'm looking at that shandy, and I'm like, I don't care how stale you are. You're gonna taste so good to me, baby. So good to me.
I wanted to go into that carnivore diet real quick, Joe. Do we want to do something real quick on that, or?
I would love to, because I do have thoughts about.
Yeah. I need it. I'm feeling there's nothing worse than when I'm and my gut touches like the treadmill and I can feel it and it makes me so effing sad.
Oh, it makes me okay. You know where I notice it is, in all honesty, getting out of bed and putting my shoes on. Those are the two places that I notice. I'm like, oh, I'm starting to get big again,
Yep.
or whatever it is. My flexibility though, I've been stretching like every day. Oh man, I can. Flexibility's great, but yeah, that belly's stopping a lot.
I went to the doctor, got an all clear. He's like, hey, fatty, maybe lose a couple pounds, and I was just like,
No, he said that to you? No, he didn't. I mean, not the fatty bit, but he's
Yes.
like, hey, you could lose a couple pounds?
he's like, oh, you gained a couple pounds since the last time you were here. Oh, but everybody, it's kind of COVID. And I'm just looking at him like, what? Like, I literally might have gained a pound. I think I literally was 200 and I'm 202 right now. I'm like, and yeah,
Oh,
he said it again today. I was like, buddy, I'm not feeling you on this. I look fat stuff.
I haven't weighed myself since the wedding, but leading up to the wedding, I was really good. Post wedding, I've hit like a dirty bulk.
Oh, it's not good.
Where
Not good.
bigger than I've been in a while, but I'm also hitting the heaviest lifts I've ever hit.
No, it's nice.
And I'm like, oh, I like this. Okay.
Yeah,
Now I know what a dirty bulk is because I don't feel good in the morning.
Nope. No.
But
nothing worse than going to bed eating pasta.
I do want to do this, not a dirty bulk, but a proper clean bulk next year.
Yeah.
I would love to do that because, all my lifts and everything have been great.
Okay, so what are your questions on the carnivore diet as we get out of here?
Oh, well, no, I was going to ask you. I was going to talk goals for sort of the new year with the workout, like a light introduction because we'll probably talk about this.
Yeah,
more.
I think that's a great idea to start the next week's podcast. But yeah, mine definitely is 202 to get back down to 190. I'd like to go to 190 for, and then keep the 190 to 195 range. Stop getting back up to 205. And then doing the 198 on Friday back to 206 by Monday.
Do you have goals for your workouts? And this, Chris, I'll throw this towards you and Pat because you've been hitting the gym too the last couple months. Don't think we haven't noticed. And
Pat
I mean,
looking sexy.
Do you have goals outside of weight specific stuff? Like I want to be able to lift this much. I want to be able to run this quick or some sort of like physical.
We should though. I don't know if I
think about that for next week.
But Pat, I was looking at and one on this beautiful podcast on this is me and Lauren Sunday, or was it Sunday night? I think, or no, it was Sunday or Friday. We were going through old Facebook pictures, and Pat Lynch, you were at a bar with me and Chris at one of Connor's birthday parties, and you were looking like a young stud, and I was like, damn baby, with that no beard, young face, just
I still have the young
dynamite.
face. I just look like I'm 10 years old if I shave.
Like a dynamite champion. And then tonight I was like, oh, Pat, looking pretty good again. You're not looking so bad, buddy. Keep it up, baby. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, check us out on Podcast SMP for your Instagram, Twitters. You can reach us at the SMP Podcast at gmail.com. Thank you for listening to us. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. We'll see you next year. We're going to come up with some New Year's goals for the podcast, for ourselves, weightlifting, all the shenanigans. We'll see what 2023. We'll recap some of our favorite times of 2022. I have a bunch. And thank you again for listening, watching, liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Chris,
I'd like to take one moment here to wish our dear friend Miguel Garcia a happy birthday. And it's his birthday today. And, I got a special little present in my pocket for you right here. Bye!
Merry Christmas.